feel like we I'm finna pull up my screen phone before I start. Live. This one. We live.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's only on my face. Something ain't right here.
Go on the stream. Oh yeah. Do you have your okay? Okay, yeah. You gonna have to zoom that out.
Yeah,
What if you hit the full screen button for the actual hit full screen real quick and I'm on the stream right now. I'm gonna see what it look like.
I had to adjust the window. This should be when I hit for
Yeah.
should be some
Yep. Yep. We good.
uh
Yeah.
all right.
All right. I'm about to close the stream because I'm watching the delayed reaction and look, it's confusing my brain. you
FaceTime continuum.
know.
Ain't that weird to think about? Like this is
Yeah.
this is recorded and this was me, but it ain't me. Is
Facts.
you, but it ain't you.
Your brain is tricking you into thinking it's really a person, but it's like I'm watching some light reflect off of you, go into a camera, turn from light signals into electricity, go into the computer, turn into binary, get shipped through the internet straight to my IP address, and then converting it back to light in the back on my screen. And it's like this
Facts.
ain't even you.
Yeah, facts. Realizing everything that's going on, and dang, that's a lot. Me to look at something that ain't.
It's
All right. Anyways, welcome back. It's been a minute. Um, yeah, brother. What you been up to?
uh really trying to trying to be courageous. That's been on my mind lately, man. Just trying to be courageous. So I went on a solo trip. Um, it was beautiful. It was a great time.
We ain't even talk.
Um, you know what I mean? We ain't talked about it. I went to Puerto Rico. In case y'all was wondering, I went there for a week. Um, and my main goal of going, I went by myself. I feel like I've always been in a state of overthinking. Um, and always being cautious. And I'm not saying it's not good to be cautious, but being overly cautious and not having I don't know, I don't want to say not having faith, but yeah, just being scared, bro. Like you think of the risk and everything, and you go, all right, bet this is a lot of risk. I don't think it's worth it to do it because of the risk. And nobody in the Bible, didn't have something that Yah asked them to do that didn't have a risk to it, but they moved anyway. And I'm trying to train myself to I don't even want to say I'm trying to train myself. Y'all trying to train me, and I'm trying to listen. Um, just to be more courageous and be willing to take them risks when he tell me to move and just move, no matter what the risk could be or what the ramifications could be. Um, just being able to move and have faith that he'll provide it, and whatever happens is gonna work towards his glory, and that's really it. Um, there's that. Uh, what else? I've been working on my body, you know. Um, trying to I feel like I'm really tense a lot. I got certain muscle groups that are always tense, especially my shoulders. I'm always like this. So I've been trying to work on like releasing tension and correct posture and stuff like that. But other than that, same old, just maintaining. How about you, man?
I've been cool. I just want to usually when y'all tells you to do something, a lot of times it don't make no sense.
That's a fact.
Um and you just gotta do it. And so I hear you. Usually if it makes too much sense, like most of the time people know or you know when you plan something, it never
Hmm.
goes as expected
Facts.
because it's never gonna be like that. Um
Hmm.
and once you get used to knowing that it's never gonna go as expected, and you just kind of you have a general idea as to what you know you're supposed to do, and then you just do it, and then when
Hmm.
things start to happen, you realize, all right, I know I have to get to this spot, but there's this, uh, what's the word? I can't think of the word, but there's this issue that's right in front of me. Let me deal with this issue real quick. And then when that happens so much, you kind of get used to expecting an issue to pop up, and then
Facts.
they start to get. I'm gonna use the word fun, but maybe that's just because that's who I am. But they start to get fun, but they also begin to be uh important learning lessons that you didn't realize you needed to go through to get to
Facts.
go. So and all
Yeah.
that is started by doing doing
Just
it.
doing.
Like it remind
Facts.
me of
I think. Oh, go ahead, my boy.
it remind me of when because I was just talking to Daryl about this earlier. I'm kind of in the same spot. In the same
Mhm.
spot, it just looks different. Where
Yeah.
you just do it. Yahusha said, "Hey, walk on this water." That don't make no sense.
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna do
Don't
it,
think about it. Don't look
and
around. Just do it. Just
then you
go.
do it, and then you doing it until you start looking around, and you like, dog, I'm walking on
Bro, I'm
water.
walking on water. Water ain't supposed to hold me up,
What is going on?
and then it stopped.
Then that's when you start falling. But while you was
Yeah.
walking on water, you was kind of skating for a minute. Like you was like,
Mhm.
"Hey, I'm walking on water." Like, "Hey, look, I'm
Facts.
doing it."
It made
Um,
sense while you was doing it.
yeah. So,
Yeah, I think for
uh,
me personally, like knowing that, so there's two different ways you can react to knowing that your plans aren't gonna work out. It's either you start trying to lean on somebody else's plans who do look like it's gonna work out,
right.
or you stop planning in general. I know me personally, a lot of stuff I just said, "Oh, it's never working out. Oh well, I'm gonna stop planning stuff." So I started going with the flow on a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
and I'm unlearning a lot of that. I've come a very long way. I don't really go with the flow that much no more, but there's still like little remnants of that left in me. So I'm working on getting rid of that and like not just letting life happen, but like kind of I'm not gonna say I'm taking control of life, but realizing who's in control and following his plan. And that's always gonna line up. It might not look how I want it to, but it's always gonna line up. So
Yeah. Yeah. I feel that. I'm but to answer your question about how I'm doing, where I'm at, Um, I I I believe I'm at a new spot in my walk, like an actual different category of, if that's a word, a different depth. And this is a very, I don't know if you can hear this cat screaming at me, but
Yep.
um it's a very, as I was telling there, it's an uncomfortable step, but it's needed. But I'm also seeing the things that need to be still pruned off of me.
Yeah.
And then I'm starting to be able to prune them off and not feel bad about pruning them off. Um so specifically where I'm at, when you're a child, like when you training up a child, you teach them a bunch of laws. Say, all right, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And then they get to a certain spot where they're grown up, and then now you get to let them go off, let them be free, because now you trust them
Yeah.
because they've earned enough trust through being a slave and through suffering through whatever they had to suffer through. They was
Mhm.
in the crib. Kind of reminds me of Hebrews 5 and 8, I believe. Who should learn suffering? I mean, obedience through suffering. Um, and once you get to that point, it's like you graduate, and now he trusts you to go do stuff.
Yeah.
And people don't know, but as a family, we all just went on a fast, right? Got to make it 7 days, and part of my prayer was it was a few different things that I was praying for, but the main thing was clarity and alignment, so that I know exactly what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and I'm
Mm.
making sure that it's from Yah, right? Because a lot of times in my life, I would do things, and because we have to move by faith, and Yah is not literally right in front of me, like, do this, walk
Mhm.
right here, take this step. I'm not
Yep.
100% sure if this is what I'm supposed to do, but then how perfectly things will line up with either me or with another person. Like I'll give you an example. When we was on the fast, um, I went to Nana's house and I'm talking to Nana, and this is day 6 going into the 7th day. So I'm like, it's the end, and I'm hot. It's
Mhm.
super humid that day. I'm tired, and I'm like, all right. I already wasn't even supposed to go to Nana's house to go help her, but I was like, you know what? Why not? You know? So I went over her to her
Mhm.
house to help her, and it's hot in her house. They don't have no fans on. They don't have nothing on. It's just hot.
Oh man.
So I'm like, all right, I'm about to walk out, and right as I'm about to walk out, I literally hear minister to him, and I'm like, it's nobody even here. It's only me,
Yeah.
Nana, Papa, and I'm looking at the door as I hear this. So I'm like, um, and I'm being honest. I'm like, I'm finna get up out of here. So I tried to hurry up and put
Mhm.
my shoes on so I could leave before somebody walked in that door. I ain't gonna lie, because I was like, if I know if I'm hearing what I'm thinking I'm hearing, I'm finna have
Mhm.
to talk to somebody. And right as I am
Yeah.
about to try to leave, Uncle Wayne like walk in the door, and we start talking
Mhm.
for 3 hours, bro. But
Dang.
that's just an example of me not knowing if what I'm hearing is right, and then it happens to pop up. That's my confirmation to know
Yeah.
that what I'm doing is right. But
And that's when you gotta hold on to them feelings because sometimes it's not always in your face like that. Where like you'll hear that, but you won't see the instant follow through. You
right,
might hear, "Hey, do this," and you might have to do it for 20 years before you actually see the rain start to come down. You know what I mean?
right,
So
right,
yeah.
and that's definitely true. Um, but so so during the fast, the main thing that I was praying for was uh, like I would say, clarity, to make sure I
Hmm.
know that I'm hearing from him, because there's certain times where the same exact voice that is telling me to do all these different things will tell me to do something that I wasn't it didn't make sense to me even when I tried to compare it to the word. I'll put it
Mhm.
to you like that. It sounds like I'm doing something that goes against the word. So I'm like, it's got to be the enemy speak.
Yeah.
But then it happens. It might have been. I ain't gonna say it might have been. It ended up being something that I didn't understand at the time, which is why I was mistaking it for being the enemy. Because
Mhm.
as time went on and I learned more and I studied more, things got revealed to me, and I'm like, oh, um. But anyways, I'm praying. I was praying for clarity. Um, and inside of that, this is still on a vein of me saying I'm in a new spot. I heard him say, "I trust you," and
Mhm.
that's great and all, but there comes great responsibility with that
Facts.
because now it was like before I would do anything, I would go read the word
Mhm.
or especially like because I'm reading a lot of books and doing all these different things. I'm trying to do different things in different areas of my life.
Yeah.
And he usually warns you and speaks to you in dreams, um, and through his word. The dreams will kind of confirm. Sometimes he sends dreams to like test you. Sometimes there are dreams that are not from him. So like you gotta be careful with that. So I'm not saying that every dream that you get is from him, but you'll know the
Facts.
dreams that are from him. Now, one of the dreams that he sent me a while ago was um before you can be anointed, you have to like wash everything out and or wash yourself completely, right? And I was like, in my mind, I knew what that meant, but I didn't know how to get that done. Um, because I don't want to get too deep because I can't like put like all my business out there right now. But um, I didn't know what that meant, but I knew that I couldn't take the next steps in my life until until I got everything that should not be with me away from me. If I put it to you
Mhm.
like that. But once again, I still don't know how to get that done because if I'm trying to abide by what his word says, I'm like, all right, I gotta, yeah, you gotta help me. Like you gotta show me because I'm not understanding what you're putting
Yeah.
down right now. Like I see what you're saying and I know exactly what I have to do, but how I have to do it, kind of like what we was talking about earlier. I don't know how to do this. It
Mhm.
doesn't make sense to me. Um, but um, I was just talking about happy you here this time because last time I be getting lost. Um, but what was I just talking about, bro? Um, praying for clarity, dream.
Pretty much what you got out of the fast.
Okay, what I got out the fast. Okay, cool. He trusts me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mhm.
right. So hopefully I don't sound like I'm just rabbit trailing places. Hopefully this makes
Yeah.
sense. But
Nah, you good.
I'm reading all these books and I'm doing all these different things and I'm trying to explore new ways to glorify Yah in my life. Right. But I've always been cautious about how I'm doing it. So I'm always like, hey, Yah, is this good?
Mhm.
Yah, is this okay? And if I feel like I'm not getting confirmation that this is good, I'm just not gonna do it. So it kind of make me just sit still and not really
Yeah.
do too much and not put my full into something because I'm not 100% sure if this is okay. But then he tells me he trusts me, and even in some of the certain books that I read them not because I'm trying to just gain knowledge and worship knowledge or anything like that,
Mhm.
but to inform myself for other people, to be literate, to be able to articulate myself,
Yeah.
to not be able to be deceived by others, like doing all these different things. But even in some of the
Mhm.
books that I'm reading, I'm like, hey, yeah, if I read this, am I going to use this to do something bad with it? If so, I don't really want to
Yeah.
read it. So I'll put it, like, I'll pick up a book, read some of it, and
Mhm.
be like, wow, this is good information. But like, I know how the heart works. I know how
Yeah.
people work in
I don't
general.
wanna get prideful on
I don't
this,
want to
like,
get prideful. What do I
yeah.
do? And all I hear him say is, like I said, during, like, towards the, and this is literally, I think this was literally the last day of the fast. I hear, I trust
Mhm.
you. And I'm like, so this is what I'm hearing. You trust me to make the best judgment call on if I should even be reading this book or doing this specific task.
Mhm.
Which means if you saying you trust me, that means I have to trust myself
Yep.
to make that right judgment call, and I can't be
Mhm.
double minded and go back and forth like
Yep.
I can't hesitate. And
Yeah.
that
I think
that's
it's one of the it's hard to trust yourself because you know what you used to be kinda thing,
right,
but knowing that you're trying not to lean on your understanding and you're leaning on him, he can now trust you because you're leaning on him to give you that revelation.
right,
So you can trust yourself because yourself is working through him or
right.
he's working through you. Vice versa, like all that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Trying to be
that
one. Trying to be one with the Father.
is exactly that. The that word in itself, like him saying, "I trust you," me hearing that is
Mhm.
what empowers me though. Because like while
Yeah.
I'm in the process of doing something, when I think, "Dang, can I do this? Is it okay if I do this? Should I put this video out? Should I do this? Even study this? Like, should I do this?" Is I go back and say, "Okay, y'all say he trusts me. So if I sit back and pray on this, meditate on it, he trusts me to make the right judgment call because he literally told me, I trust you." And that's what I have to be settled on. And I can't be worried. I can't be worried about making a mistake because I think I've said before, when you fear something, the fear come true. So if I'm fearing making a mistake, me fearing is gonna make the mistake, me feeling like I'm about to make a mistake, come true. It's gonna make me make a
Facts.
mistake.
You bringing it to
So
fruition.
I literally have to walk like deliberately and confidently, not arrogantly, because that's
Mhm.
different, but confidently in what I'm saying I'm doing and why I'm doing things, and actually believe it. Because I do believe that what I'm doing is the right things. And I know good intentions don't lead to anything good, but that's of somebody with a wicked heart, which we
Mhm.
all have. But if I constantly am going to the Father about it, He's cleaning it out. So I gotta just be okay with what I'm doing and just walking them, which
Mhm.
I think I've talked about the word, probably not on here, but I think it might be on my board behind me. I think the word is zakar, which is the Hebrew word for memory, and it's the
Mhm.
power. It's like a weapon. Um,
Like a
man,
weapon of your mind.
it's a weapon. I mean, yeah. So that's a weapon. Um, I'm finna, yeah, it is teeth. Okay, cool, 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 cool.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's just a weapon of your mind. So I gotta keep that in my mind and remember
Mhm.
everything that's happened in the past.
Yep.
How every time I didn't know what was going on, like how we was just talking
Mhm.
about, hey, this don't make no sense. Well, every time in
Yes.
the past that stuff didn't make no sense and I did it,
Mhm.
oh, he pulled me through. So why would this
Yeah.
be any different? Every time you lean on him, who has ever leaned on Yah and it didn't work?
Facts.
I don't know. So as long as I'm leaning on him,
Mm.
I shouldn't have to worry about nothing. And I even have
Yeah.
the testimony to prove that. So um
Mhm. Random. as men, I feel like we be getting mad when our women bring up old stuff as a weapon or bring up something that you said before to like
Yeah,
bring you down in an argument.
yeah,
It's just that's literally what your memory is. Your mind's weapon, or it's a weapon towards your mind. Like
facts,
so that it reinforces the thought that we do gotta walk uprightly. Like, you
facts.
can't, especially if we supposed to lead, you can't lead nobody if they looking at you like, I don't even trust you for him. I remember when you did this. So
Yeah, exactly.
that was it.
Yeah,
You keep going.
that's no, that's a fact though. That is a fact though.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
I feel you.
Um, so what
Oh,
all?
can
Oh
I
yeah, you
jump
good.
in?
Yeah, you could
You,
jump
you
in.
got it might be long winded. You got something to say, or is it?
You said what you about to say is long winded.
It might be. I don't know if it's gonna turn into something longer or not.
I'm gonna just say this real quick then.
Yeah, go ahead, go
With
ahead,
all
go
that
ahead.
being said, I plan on everything that you guys see me doing, everything that I'm doing. I I I plan on turning on the super blaster mode and like ramping up what I'm doing to the utmost because I'm no longer plagued or I'm no longer plagued in my mind about what I'm posting and what I'm doing because some of the videos and stuff that I put out while I'm trying to put them out because I know that I could be teaching somebody else or steering somebody else somewhere. If I don't fully trust myself or I don't fully work out the things in my life that I know I need to work out and get the answers about certain things that I need to get the answers of, I might project that onto you guys. So you might not get a video from me for a long time because I don't want to steer nobody in the wrong way. But not to say that I'm perfect and not to say that I don't still have issues. However, I'm not plagued in my mind by issues anymore or worried about, dang, is this right? Dang, is this right? I've heard that I trust you. And this doesn't mean that just because he said I trust you doesn't mean that when I put out a video, I'm not still going to the Father. So don't, I hope you're not hearing that before I do stuff because I'm always going to, matter of fact, everything that I'm getting my source from is from the Father. But I do my double checking. I'm still gonna be doing my praying to make sure, all right, should I do this? Is this okay? But me hearing that I trust you, I have ammo in my mind. That's the weapon that I'm using right there. I trust
Mhm.
you to do it. So I got the
Makes it a
okay.
little easier to move forward, like in
Exactly.
the
So
to
now,
move into what you know you need to do.
yeah, so I'm just doing that. But yeah, you can say
Yeah,
what you,
I'm kind of the same way when it comes to music. Where like I hate to make like a secular reference, but like I'll be feeling like Kendrick Lamar or somewhere like they be dropping it. Some people drop an album twice, three times a year. Some people drop an album once a year. Some people drop an album every 2 years, whatever. Like I haven't even made a song for real
yeah,
in a long time because I felt like I was in a spot where the last music I done put out, the last three albums I put out was all like basically like a body of my testimony, like telling where I came from and where I wanted to end up and how I got closer to Yah. But like now it's like, okay, where does this music go from there? What am I being led to tell these people? And I haven't gotten a clear answer on that. And I also haven't uh there's a skill sets that I want to build up before I even attempt to create again. And I'm working on those right now. So like I'm making beats, I'm working on like mixing skills. So like I want my stuff to be a little bit more I want to be able to be the full package on my
yeah,
own kind of thing and not have to like ask somebody else to do something for me or like steal beats off of YouTube or whatever. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
who am I to be rapping about yeah, but then I done stole this beat and ain't paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
it's a lot of people out here doing that. Like we can't be doing that. Um but yeah, as far as the fast, like I'm glad to hear where you are with it and how it affected you cuz like when we went into it, I didn't have a specific goal in mind. I was kind of praying on it, like, hey, yeah, I don't know what. I don't know what you want me to get out of this, Father, but like, whatever it is, I pray that I'm diligent in it and I'm seeking it out. Um and throughout the fast, like I tried to study. I could barely read for real. Like I would go to work, come home, and I didn't want to do nothing after that. I barely played the game. I went to the
Yeah.
gym. I was doing the worst sets I ever did in my life, bro. Like it was bad, bro. But I was still like trying to power through it for real. And one of my biggest things inside of me has always been where you can hear it in my music where I talk about like sometimes it feels like I was born to be a rebel. Like it feels like my heart wasn't always after his, like, and I wanted to be that. Like I deeply in my heart was like, yo, like I know you're right. I know that you're the way, like, but everything in me wants to do the opposite. And I don't want that to be what the case is, but that's just what it is. So like I'm gonna endure. I'm gonna try to fight through it, but like I'm sick of asking for forgiveness for the same things I keep doing over and over again. I'm sick of not being able to be consistent. I'm sick of like I'll do it for a week and then stop and then do it for a week and then stop. Like, and yeah, it's good to focus on the good parts. Like a week is good, better than nothing, but still I want to be infinitely next to my father, you know? Like I don't want no lapses in that time period. Um and after the fast, I prayed after we got done. I prayed when I ate. Um and it wasn't until after I got done eating and I was in the bathroom, I'm washing my hands and stuff and I'm praying, and the thing that I heard was cuz I was praying about uh like give me a clean heart. That's my prayer a lot. Um give me a clean heart, give me a clean heart. Give me a heart that's after yours. Give me a heart that wants you. And what I heard is you already got it. You just ain't accepted it yet. And that was a big thing for me because I was like, whoa, hold up. Like that's a big deal. What you mean I got it already? So like I'm praying about that and
You don't get no answer though
the-
after that. Like,
you know what I mean?
like,
That's it.
like,
That's
like,
all you
I, like,
get. That's all you
hold on. When he
that's
said,
enough.
hold on. He said, I trust you. It'd be like, God,
Uh-huh.
yeah, what you
What
mean?
you mean by that? You should know by now, or you gotta
Like,
figure it out.
yeah,
That's it.
you don't get no, you don't get
Like,
nothing after. You be like,
you know what I mean?
all right, I
So
got, but you can keep going.
exactly. So I'm like, what? I don't know. We talked on the phone, and I was trying to explain to you, like, or not on the phone. I think it was a voice memo I sent you, and I was trying to explain, like, bro, I feel like there's trying to fight to stay next to Yah, where it's like you fighting your sin and fighting your habits and fighting your addictions and fighting your temptations and fighting your deception and all that, and there's just abiding in Him, and the noise of those things kind of just fades away a little bit. Like it's
Fall
still
off.
there, but it's just different. And it's in practice, it looks the same. Like abiding with Him versus like trying to stay next to Him. They both is right, but it's like I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know how to put words to it yet, but I feel like after hearing that and praying and stuff and just everything, I just feel like I'm in a place where I've accepted that I don't have to be who I used to be no more. Whatever, like the same was talking about memory, like those old memories, you can't bring those up. I'm talking to the enemy right now. You can't bring those up and like convict me with them. Like you can't bring those up and make me and convince me that I want to be that old person or that I'm still that person. I'm not.
Yeah,
Um and knowing that in my heart I can feel it tugging towards me doing right things. And when things pop up in my brain, when things pop up on my phone, things pop up in public, whatever it is, anything that's there to pull me off of that right path, I don't I don't want to chase it down. And some parts of me would believe like, oh, this is me, like, and the more you think that it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. But it's like I don't see some of my old
Tendency.
temptations and tendencies and stuff as big as they used to be.
Yeah.
Um, like I genuinely think that my heart has been changed in a big way, and I think it was already on its way there, but I think I wasn't able to see it or I wasn't accepting it. Maybe I was able to see it, but I didn't accept that I saw it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But accepting that and just walking in that, um, like I wrote a like I'll be writing poetry, um, when I'm not writing music, but I wrote a poem and I talked about how like I I walk with Yah. Like I genuinely try to walk with him, and not only do I walk, but like I walk through so much, and I'm a soldier for him. Like I'm marching. Like and a march is different than a walk. You know, it's on time, it's consistent, it's powerful. You hear them steps echo. You know what I mean? Um, and so I am in my heart, like deeply, I know that I'm marching with him. Like I'm abiding next to him, and I'm marching.
Yeah.
And it's a great feeling, but it's also like I don't know where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Like we was just talking about, like
Yeah.
I was
Hey,
always real big on going with the
yeah.
flow, and then now it's like, okay, I have these feelings that are within me that I know he's putting there of like, okay, now that you know who you are, now that you know where you what you need to do, and like how not even that. Now that you know who you are, and now that you understand how you can move, I need you to do something for me. I need you to do this. And he hasn't given me the full plan yet. He always said was, yeah, this probably your last year living where you living. I don't know where I'm going yet. I'm waiting for a door to open up or for some confirmation to pop in.
Yeah.
There's some ideas I've shared privately, but I really don't know where I'm gonna end up. But I'm looking for that courage, and I'm trying to be the person that's able, like Abram. Like I just want to be able to move when he say move, and hopefully I bless the world with just one decision. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So that's where I'm at.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just talking to Daryl about like that specific thing when because we went to go hoop a little bit earlier. But it was
Mhm.
hot. But
Real hot.
um, I was like, it's really hard for me to even explain how I'm feeling right now. I don't have the words to explain how I'm feeling. I can only do my best to try. Um, but like, what was the last thing you said?
uh,
I just got,
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm gonna do it. I don't remember even how I said it.
yeah. um, um,
uh,
like, man, whatever. I'm gonna talk. It's
oh,
gonna come,
oh
bro.
well, yeah. Just talk.
I don't know how to explain what's. Oh, like it's kind of like this fast because some things only come by prayer and fasting. That is pure truth. Um,
Facts.
and it's like this fast broke something. I don't know how to explain it, but it broke whatever was. It's kind of like imagine there's like a you trying to run out of this bubble, right? And the bubble is elastic, and you trying to push through the bubble, but you can't get through it. But
Mhm.
you just there, like it's about to pop, but it won't pop for
Mhm.
whatever reason. That's kind of how I was feeling, and then through the fast, after the fast, I should say, it popped, and now I'm out. But now I'm out. I'm in a land that is unknown to me because I've been in this bubble of
Facts.
my old self for so long. But he like, hey, I've been training you up in this bubble. Now you out the
Mhm.
bubble. Now it's time for you to do something.
Facts. And you
And
gotta keep doing the same thing you was doing
you
in
gotta
the
keep
bubble,
doing
just
the same
out the
thing.
bubble.
It's just
It's just a bigger scale
yeah,
now.
like in the bubble, you have bots in there. but now it's no bots outside the bubble. So you dealing with the same things. It just look a little different. It's kind of like you playing basketball, y'all scrimmaging in practice, but then in the game, Buddy was 6'1", but I mean in practice Buddy was 6'1", but in the game he's 7'3". But hey, bro, just keep doing the same thing that you was doing. Don't let what's in front of you like scare you. It's the same thing, bro. But even with all that being said, even though I prayed and I got the answers to what I was asking for, it doesn't look the way I imagined it to look. But I don't even know what I was imagining. It's kind of like when people pray for patience and then you just expect to like wake up tomorrow and then you got this beam of light that hits you in your mouth.
Yeah, like,
Follow it,
oh
and
my
now
god,
I have, oh my gosh, I
I'm
have
patient.
patience.
Like,
I don't know what I was thinking, but
mhm,
I was like, I was praying for clarity, right? And praying to be able to like fully walk with him, have no distractions. Even the last videos that I'm saying that I was putting out, like escapism. When something goes wrong in your life, when you get out of work, whenever you doing whatever, when you get out of work, what's the first thing that you like, oh, I want to go do? You're escaping from the real world. I don't want to escape from truth. I never want to escape from truth to have to go dwell in a fake world just for me to find peace. That's what everybody does when you watch TV, you smoke, you drink, you play games, whenever you do any of that. That should not be my first thought when it comes to anything. And when I notice that it is, I get on myself a little bit more and then I try to change from that. And then I literally, if I notice myself doing that, whatever that thing is, I'll try to cut it off. And now my goal is when I get out of work, even while I'm at work, I just be trying to like read, or I get done with a customer, I'm talking to Yah right after that customer, like, dang, Yah, that wasn't my best showing. I'll do better next, like my fault. Like, like right in that moment. Like I'm never trying to escape the fact that I'm always with Yah. But like dang, I don't want to get lost. I'm trying not to escape reality. I'm trying to stay in that or trying to stay in truth. With me trying to stay in truth now, I'm man, I don't know where I was supposed to go with that, bro. I lost it, but I'm gonna keep going because I know there was another point that I was trying to get to.
I feel that.
Now that we're out the fast. Oh, that's what I was saying. I'm happy I caught it. I didn't know. I knew what I was praying for. I didn't know how it was gonna look. I didn't know what I was really expecting. But what pretty much ended up happening was I explained it. I kind of explained it like this. Which we talked about a little bit, how I want to hear clearly from Yah. So I'm gonna try to paint a picture for you. Imagine my room being a big room, right? And there's like a path, but inside the room is blocked up 60% of stuff. That means Yah is only able to speak and move through that remaining 40% of the room. Once we got through the fast, it's now you good, bro? You got that tomato cup, you got that piston cup.
Some floaties in it. It's some floaties in it, but I can't tell if it's creatine
That boy
or if
got
it's
that.
some dirt. I'm like, hold on. I'm
Hold
a little
on.
thirsty.
Hold
Oh
on.
no, put that down. I'm like,
But so inside in this analogy that I'm giving, this is my mind. Before the fast, yes, I was hearing from Yah, but there's clutter there. There's oh, this person, oh, there's this person, oh, there's this thought, there's this thought, um there's just all this stuff. So yes, I'm hearing from Yah, but I have to filter it through all this trash that's in my brain, right? Going through the fast, the trash has been cleared out. So now I have like a blank room. But that also means that one, yes, I'm hearing, but two, my mind, since it's opened up more, is moving in overdrive. So I'm gonna tell you this: during the fast, I was not able to sleep. Now that could be for two reasons. I know when you fast, and I know at different times during the night, your different parts of your body are like detoxing or cleaning themselves out, which
Yeah,
could be waking you up.
resetting and all that.
Um,
Yeah.
but part of that was I'm sitting in my room, complete black, and my brain, as much as my brain already just nonstop thinks, I could not stop thinking. And it was like, it's never been this to this degree before. And I'm praying literally like, all right, yeah, like I'm fasting. Everything that I'm looking at on my phone looks stupid. Like, which I'll get to in a second. But it's hard for me to even watch anything on my phone. It's hard for me to read because for whatever reason during the fast, it was hard for me to read. So I'm like, it feels like I'm getting tortured because I'm just sitting here hungry with absolutely nothing to do. And
And
I'm
usually
like,
when I fast, I eat by reading. Like
right.
I'll
And
sit
I'm
there and read the
cool.
Bible or whatever. Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
good. Like I
But
forget I'm hungry.
this one
This
was
time it was
different. It
different.
was
I
different for
had to
some reason.
Man, I had to
Um,
put on the audio Bible. I did see some stuff that like the Earth's like Schumann resonance or whatever, like the frequency that the whole Earth is giving off
yeah.
was like really bad during the
Yeah.
time we was
With fasting.
fasting, and even right now it's still pretty bad. So
Yeah.
they say people's emotions is high and people road rage is crazy. People shooting each other,
Yeah.
stuff like that is going on. So that might have been part of it. Like
Yeah.
we was more in tune to that frequency, and it was messing us up a little bit or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
It was
But
from what I hear, the same what I'm describing was the same amongst everybody that I know was fasting. So
mhm,
glad to know that I wasn't alone in it. But
yeah,
um I felt like it was like torture. But what was I expecting? But at the same time, what it taught me, because I'm trying to pray and figure out, yeah, like how is this helping me? What is going on right now? It's kind
facts.
of what I'm thinking, but at the same
Mhm,
time, I start to sit there and think and meditate like, oh, okay, this is kind of sort of what happened last time. I just have to learn to harness it. So like now that my brain is clear, I can absorb more. It's like he can pour more into me, but it's up to me to direct it in the right way. Um, and then going back to him saying he trusts me, he trusts to pour whatever he needs to pour into me. He trusts that I'm going to direct it in the right way, but it's up to me to still direct it. And that's the thing that I have to now do. And like I always say, like a witness, I think the word for witness um was like etz, and I think it's like a picture of a door, and it's like I still have to walk through the door of that, which means I have to do it. It's not like it's not like
you
I
can't
pray
just look
for
at the
it,
door and think that you've been through it
or
because you
or
can see the
even
door and see the door frame and
yeah, or
see the
even
screws and all
seeing
that. You
what's
gotta
in the
walk through
door.
it.
Like you have to
Fact.
go through the door, which is what we're going through as we're on this life right now. But
Mhm.
um now, yeah, I just have to walk through it. And what that means is my mind is now blank. Now let's fill the mind up with the word, and then I could put more word in my mind than I ever have in the past, and then now I have avenues to allow it to come out. Now let's see what happens when I actually do that. Um, and I got the confirmation to where I don't have to think about, is this the right avenue to direct this path to? Is this the right person to do this? Is this the right this? Is this the right this? He's saying he trusts me, so I must trust that he trusts me and trust the judgment of him to trust the judgment that I'm getting from him, that I'm using right now in this reality to do the right thing right now at this moment, right? And then on top of that, one thing that I was kind of holding on to, because for some reason I was gonna tell you this a while ago, but like sometimes I'll be wanting to text or say something, and y'all be like, "No, don't say that right now." And I'm like, "Why?" Like, it's my brother.
It's just my time.
But I just be like, all right. I'm gonna just say all right and then do it. But
Yeah.
It's like I'm not in touch with, as much as I have always said that I'm not in touch with reality, or I'm not in touch with what's going on. Like, you already know that I'm not on social media. I'm not really on anything.
Mhm.
But after the fast, it's like it almost got worse, but not in the way that you would think. What I mean is, everything in me is, it's like I'm a me as a person, I'm a open I'm a kid again, is how I feel.
Mhm.
Um but Yah is standing in front of the door of me. So when I read something or I do something, I'm like, "Oh my gosh. This is so cool. What's going on right now?" Cuz that's how a kid is
Mhm.
thinking. Like, I was just telling Dare, I was like, "Bro,
Like,
I
Dad,
was
what's this?
yeah, exactly. Like, I was driving the
Mhm.
other day, and as I was driving, and this sounds stupid, and I don't care. I'm just gonna talk. I'm driving, and I'm literally like, dog, I'm in a car on a road. What is a road? This person next to me. My next video is gonna be on bot, so I'll talk a little bit about
Yeah.
this in the video. But I'm like, I'm in a car driving, and this person next to me probably has no idea what's actually going on, what life really is, because we've been deceived so much. And not to say that I even fully know what's going on,
Mhm.
but this person is next to me right now, but I still have to
Yeah.
interact with this person as if he's not a bot, even though he could be a bot. But
Mhm.
we don't even really know what's going on. But I'm on a road, and across the street is Chick-fil-A, and this restaurant right here, they don't even sell food, but we think it's food. And this
They
is
think it's cool
this
for
is this is
show.
probably 3D printed. And look, animals don't even eat this. And I'm at a store right now called Best Buy, but I'm in a car, and this car is doing so many things right now. I don't even understand what this car really is doing, but it's going
Facts.
fast,
But it's
and I'm
doing it.
driving it, and it's making sense to me that I'm driving this car, and I can drive real good. Look, I'm driving one
Mhm.
hand, and I'm listening to music. This is me, but this ain't even me. And like, all this stuff is
Right.
going on, and I'm like, bro, this is cool. This is
Crazy.
insane. This is crazy. But um that's one part of it. Where I'm saying I'm like a kid again. But two, when I and this part is a little bit this is the part that I said is kind of hard for me to put to words, but
Mhm.
I know nothing but Yah. I know nothing but Yah, right? In his word, Yahusha, right?
Mhm.
That's what I choose to know. That's what I'm choosing to do, right? I still have read books, and I still am aware of what's going on in my life. And I'm still aware of my surroundings and people and how to act, because I've been trained up enough to know that. But when I try to think about, because before I used to, like, if I close my eyes, I can imagine a filing cabinet in my brain, and I could pull out what I need to pull out for that specific time. But now
Mhm.
I'm a clean slate. But if I walk up to you, somehow I know exactly what to say, and that doesn't make any sense. Exactly what
Mhm.
to say, what's going on, and that just doesn't make like I can go to work right now, and right now, if you told me to think about work, I could probably try to think through it and then say everything. But off the top of my head,
Mhm.
when I say work, blank, blank slate until I need to use it, which is very
Yeah.
cool. Um, but it's kind of an uncomfortable feeling because you know you're not in control because when you think about who you are, you're nothing. I'm just a vessel, which is exactly where I'm supposed to be. And that's why I
Mhm.
say in everything that I'm saying, I know it's like I'm a kid again, which is where I'm supposed to be at, but it's still an uncomfortable spot because you're not in control and I gotta accept that I'm not in control, but still understand that when y'all tells me to go do this, and I gave Daryl this example. I was like, look, it's like if I'm in the crib and I know Yah's outside my Yahusha's outside my house. Um I'm gonna say Yah, like because I don't know right now, but let's say he's outside my house, protecting my house, right? And yeah, I'm gonna say Yah. Yah is outside protecting my house. And I'm in the crib and I get to look out the window and I get to see what Yah is doing. Although I might not understand what's going on, who he's talking to, what's all that thing that's going on.
You get a little
I'm just
shadow of
I'm
it.
just a
Like you
kid,
get a
right?
picture of it.
And
Yeah.
while I'm in the house, I'm learning about the stuff to do. It's like Yah opened up the door and said, "All right, son, I
All
need
right, go
you to
ahead, walk
go
out.
out there and go get that apple."
Mhm.
But as I'm seeing the apple where the apple's out, I see like maybe the apple, or maybe he say, go to this city and go grab an apple and come back.
And come back.
And on the path, I already see three monsters, right?
Mhm.
But I'm looking back like, yeah, you said go over here. You see that's the path that I gotta go on. Yeah, go get an apple from there and then come back. And I'm like, all right,
Right.
okay. And then not only that, but you can't see the path, right? But y'all
Mhm.
can. And he just gonna tell you to go do something and you just gotta do it. And um yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at. It's a very strange spot, but the last thing I'm gonna say, because I know I've been talking for a minute, because I'm a blank slate, I'm I'm understanding things and learning things that I felt like were blocked
Yeah.
for me for a long time. Specifically speaking, just to give you an example, making music. Um, as I'm making music, my ability to produce is getting better because you know how you get like a new plugin, right? And it got all
Mhm.
these different knobs on it. And you
Mhm.
like,
What the heck
dang,
do these knobs do?
what do these knobs do? And then you play with
Put
them.
them on a 0 and then do one at a time.
And,
Shoot.
and even when I do that, sometimes it's
Mhm.
still hard.
Because you don't know what's going on.
You
Like,
still don't know
man,
what's
this
going
don't
on.
make
Like,
sense.
I don't know what this is doing.
Yeah.
For some reason, all of a sudden, I start playing with knobs,
Mhm.
and it's like I instantly am knowing what they do.
You
I'm like,
already know what to do.
oh, this is what this
Yeah.
do. Oh, this is what they do, and I'm learning it in like 5.29 seconds. And I'm like,
Yep.
bro, I've been
Like
I've
this
been
is
using
it
this. I've been using this plugin
for a
for
year.
3 years, and I've been playing with this knob, and it ain't and it
And
wasn't
all of a
clicking,
sudden it
and all
clicks.
of a sudden it's
Yeah.
clicking now. Wow, this is crazy.
Mm.
So yeah, bro, I
Not to
feel like
cut you off,
yeah,
but I gotta correct you. You said producing, you engineering.
engineering. Okay, yeah,
Producing is making the beat. Engineering is everything you're talking about.
okay, yeah, engineer. Yeah, that's a better word because yeah, I
Yeah.
ain't producing no beats. I
Yeah.
ain't producing no beats. Let's get
Yeah.
that out the way
That's
right
where I'm
now.
at right now. And trying to craft sounds, like
Yeah,
you got plugins that might have a library of sound effects, and each
yeah,
sound you click on, there's 35 knobs you could mess with.
Yeah.
and different waves you can adjust. And you can adjust the attack time and the delay time and the DK time. Man, trying to
Yeah.
it's a lot.
That's why I had put it
It's a
down
lot.
because like you were saying when you said you was trying to be like full package when it came. I'm gonna use for music specifically.
Mhm.
When I had picked it up before, there was so many things that I felt like y'all wanted me to do, and I was like, man, this is a task that I'm not willing to dedicate my time to because I feel like I need to be doing this instead. And the reason why I'm trying to make music is for like music holds memory, right? The memory holds possibly a feeling, but
Mhm.
also, like we said earlier, the power of your mind is like in like remember, like to remember. So this song is that for me, but if I'm stuck on trying to turn these knobs and figure out uh this horn number 286 versus
Mhm.
horn number 5 and then trying to like put reverb on this to make it sound the exact way, how can I just make
Mhm.
this song to to do what I needed to do? This
Yeah.
ain't what I need right now.
Mhm.
Which is why I kind of gave up on it. I was like, look,
Facts.
maybe one day I'll cuz I still got this guitar in here. I'm
Mhm.
gonna learn how to like make beats and make my own like music and sound and
Yeah.
everything, but that just wasn't the time to do it back when I was trying to do it. But I might get, but also, I mean, you doing it right now, so you could
Yeah.
do it or give me pointers.
Yeah.
Too, but yeah, just happy to know that this fast was um
There were what's it called? Fruit was picked off of the tree.
facts,
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
Like a big one or like another big example was even so a while ago. Um, Me talking about escapism, not wanting to escape to things of this world, make me okay. I don't want to have
Mhm.
to escape from truth to be okay. Realizing that dwelling in Yah is stronger than whatever you were escaping from, and changing your mind to actually believe in that
Mhm.
is is a takes time to shift your mind to thinking that. So
Facts.
let's say you like, all right, no matter what, for the past 10 years, every time I get off work, I go home and I watch Law and Order.
Mhm.
You trying to tell me that me reading my Bible or talking to Yah or whatever is gonna be better than that, or
Yeah.
you're strong enough to break me out of this? Yes. The simple answer is yes.
Simple
But
answer
you
is
but
yes.
but you have to
Long answer is
accept
you
that.
gotta accept the call. Like
You have to accept that. And I was thinking that
and
about
sometimes that's the process.
facts. Like I'm thinking about that about like YouTube and anything else that I just be sitting there watching because
Mhm.
I notice when I'm at work and work is mad slow and I'm like, man, what do? I'm finna just I instantly will go because I notice myself doing this. Like I'll click on Netflix or
Mhm.
I'll click on some streaming service, scroll through and be like,
And then
ain't
close
nothing
it out
on here.
instantly.
And I'm just like,
Yeah.
why is my
Why do I
habit to
do
go
that?
do this? What am I doing? Um, I was like, what if I delete them? And I'm like, nah, I shouldn't. I'm like, no, why can't I delete an app? Like, why do I have
Yeah.
to second guess thinking about having to delete an app? Um,
They got you.
yeah, facts. And so I deleted everything off my phone. I ain't got no
Mhm.
streaming. Then I think I had re-downloaded YouTube because um I deleted it and then I was like, oh, I need to go YouTube this. And I was like, dang, I ain't got YouTube. I was like, all right, maybe YouTube.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe YouTube was too far. I was like, maybe YouTube was too far, bro. But
But the ones that's not giving me no type of
no
any
type of
fulfillment,
nothing. Like, what am I doing
just
with them?
distraction and time passing.
Yeah,
Let me get rid of this. I don't need to just pass the time. Like if time is passing anyway, that means it's part of my journey, and I need to be using that as well as I can be.
exactly.
So
I done
I feel
bought.
you.
I bought all these books to. I bought these books. This is what I also remind myself. I bought these books and these different things for me to do because in when I was in my right mind and I was really locked in on y'all, like these posters that I have, like the biblical family tree and
Mhm.
um like the timeline and stuff. When I was really locked in, I got these and then I kind of drifted away because life. Um and then when I want to just veg and do nothing, I'm going to watch TV again, and then all the stuff that I have bought and try to put in front of myself is literally just sitting there for no reason now. And now that I have cut out the stuff that I said that um is kind of just wasting my time, all of those ideas, all those things that I was thinking about before are not just ideas anymore. Everything that I'm thinking about doing, I go do it at that
Mhm.
moment. If like sometimes if I'm driving and obviously I'm thinking about doing something that's not possible until I get home, but like you get the point. Like when I think about doing something, I no longer contemplate, all right, I'm not a dreamer no more. Like I'm not just dreaming about, oh, I should do this. This would
Yeah.
be cool. Like if I think about doing something, I just do it. And I don't even talk about doing it. I just go do it. Um, but yeah, this is cool, but just a new you don't know who you are. I'm
Yeah.
just listening to what y'all say. And
I'm in that spot where like I literally don't know who I am, and this is the first time in a long time I've had to ask that question and not know how to answer it. I feel like in the past I went through a lot of my like watching you do like go through your kind of self-discovery phase, but like within the identity of Yah
yeah,
is fun to watch, right? Because you got creative like the artistic outlets I feel like are whatever's I think art is some weird translation language between your soul or like the spiritual world and the physical world. Like it's some way to translate what's going on in the background
right.
into a physical thing, right? I went through my phase of figuring out a lot of stuff when I was not close to Yah. So I figured out who I
Yeah.
was and who I thought I was with making music, with painting, with drawing, with writing, with all types of different art forms, making YouTube videos, all of that. And then all of that got dashed away. And now I'm like, dang, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Because like trying to do those same things, but like repackaging them is still gonna remind you of your old
You
times.
got
Like
that old
music,
memory. Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like even music took a while to shift over completely. Like I don't like making the music I used to make no more. You know, it's gotta be about him pretty much. Um, but like I don't know how to I don't know what path he's gonna take me on to learn who I am within him. And it's I'm not gonna say it's scary. It's not scary. I'm not scared at all. It's exciting, but it's new and it's
You
I
just
can't think
don't
of the
know.
word, bro.
It's
It's
like
foggy, bro. It's
yeah,
foggy. It's like driving in
yeah,
the fog. You driving, but you kind of your foot is on the brake the whole time. You like, I gotta like you
yeah,
trying to regain some piece of control or like make sure
yeah.
you're not gonna
It's
crash.
that control thing is what cause
Mhm.
that's what I think
I
it
gotta
is
let that
for
go.
me. Cause it's like when you was in control, you kinda you in control. So you kinda get the do
Mhm.
you not worried because you like, all right, I got this. Like
Facts.
even if you stray a little bit too far, you still got enough leeway to like hold out on your own by yourself. But
Mhm.
now when we at the spot, going back to the Peter thing, if you in the middle of the water, if you in the middle of the sea, and um you say, all right, yeah, I'm cool. I don't need your hand no more. Hey, what finna happen to you?
Yeah.
So like you can't you're not in control no more. You just gotta be like, all right, whatever you say, I'ma just do. Which is what we was meant to do in the first place. Um, but I think the goal is to get to that spot where kind of like what he said, he trusts me. The goal is for him to trust us, to want to abide in us. Like I trust this vessel, so I want to abide in this. Even going back to when we in the 1,000 year reign, we supposed to be kings and priests during that reign. He want to be able to
Mhm.
trust us and trust us to be judges with him, but he have to allow us to go through stuff so that we're able to do that. And that's what we doing is going through that stage. And I kind of explained it to Daryl like this, because this is going along with what you said earlier. Back, I would say 3 years ago, when I would interact with somebody or make a decision, before I made a decision, it was answer A, B, C, and D. Now back then, uh, I was leery about the right choice. I was like, all right, it could be between A and D as the right answer of what I should do, but B and C was. This would be funny if I hit B right now. I'm gonna hit B just for fun and see where B take me, right? And I would do that a lot, and then you end up in a stupid spot, and now you gotta deal with stupid consequences because you did stupid decisions, so stupid consequences
Facts.
is coming, right? Now abiding in Yah, only putting Yah in you. I know the right answer is A. I see the answers. I mean, I see where it's B, C, and D lead to. Even
Mhm.
if I wanted to, just for fun, to click those answers, where I'm at right now, it's not even in me. Like if I tried to click B,
Yeah.
something in me would just like magnetically
Like,
move
no.
to A. And
Facts.
it's like I would, you know how you got a
Mhm.
magnet and then you put the magnet with the same side and they repel.
And it forced it away. Yup.
That's kind of what happens when I try to pick a wrong answer.
Mhm.
It naturally send me over to the right one. And
I feel you.
that's really cool. But now I kind of feel like,
Like you have to try to do wrong now, and
yeah,
it's like, okay, you extra rebellious.
facts.
Like,
And that make you feel bad. It make you feel
yeah,
nasty.
extra dirty versus like it used to just be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just do it, and now it's like I
Yeah.
have to try to mess up.
But and
But
then
also with that old man that's or whatever them old voices is that's in your head, they're telling you, hey, this is what you want to do. And it's like I don't even want that no more, but they're telling you, hey, this is what you want. This
yeah,
is what you want. This is what you. And so
Ryan,
that's where the struggle is. Yeah,
facts.
but
And
man, I definitely feel you.
main thing is we just gotta uh, we still have to walk through the door of like after you press the right answer,
Hmm.
still
You
like
gotta you gotta actually get the job done.
I still gotta do it. It's
Yeah.
like bro, I
Like
benched.
some people in video games will hack because they feel like, hey, I'm a good player. I don't feel like actually putting in the work to show that I'm a good player. I've already shown myself, so I'm a hack so I can get what I want out of this and be done.
Right.
Like I think I deserve to be a master's rank, right? But right now I'm platinum and I don't feel like working my way through platinum, but I know I'm master's material. So I'm gonna just cheat until I get the masters and I'm good. And I
Exactly.
can hang with them. It's the same mindset. A lot of people will do that where they will try to cheat their way through stuff or try to find a shortcut to get to where they think they belong or where they deserve to be. And it's like, nah, bro, you absolutely have to walk it out. There's no way to just exist at a higher level or in a higher realm without doing the steps that it takes to get there. Or
Exactly.
if you can do it, you're there illegally and you're gonna get kicked out.
Facts. You gonna get kicked out for sure.
You're gonna get permabanned,
Um,
actually.
facts.
Your whole account is gone.
I told Daryl, I was like, look, bro, you can tell. I was like, you might think that I'm reaching with this one. I was like, no. It's two types of people, man. It's the people who walk on the sidewalk, and then it's the people who cut through the grass. I'm gonna walk on the sidewalk, bro. I don't care if I can cut through the grass and get there 5 seconds quicker. The sidewalk is there for a reason, bro. I'm not a Karen where I'm finna be like, this
They're not
guy
walking on
just
the sidewalk.
this guy is like I'm not like that, right? I'm not even gonna judge you, but I'm just
But
saying,
me myself,
yeah,
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do what I'm supposed to do, which is walk
Mhm.
on this sidewalk.
And I might let you know if we make eye contact. Hey, bro, you know you're supposed to be on the sidewalk.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
I ain't even
If
gonna
you
do
if,
that.
if you don't want to listen,
If you ask
hey,
me,
you know what I mean? Some people not educated or they don't know certain things, and I try to put them tidbits out there.
yeah,
Or if they try to tell me like, "Hey, bro, look, I'm in the grass." I'm like, bro, you know I don't care about you being in the grass, bro. Get on the sidewalk.
right,
For instance,
right.
I got a friend who literally texted me today, said, "I got a seafood boil." You know I don't care about you getting a seafood. I dislike the message, didn't say nothing after that. You know how I feel about that. You ain't unclean. I
Literally.
don't want to hear about that. Now, if you was in the world, you doing your job. Oh well,
Exactly.
you know what I mean.
Right.
But this is a friend that claims to follow Christ, so I'll be trying to let her know you're eating bugs that he said was unclean.
Yeah.
You're eating roaches from the sea,
Yeah.
and the sea is chaos. You're
Under
eating
the sea.
chaotic roaches. You funny. I'm like, bro, and it's like I get frustrated sometimes because I'm like, dang, yeah, what do I do? Do I try to minister? Do I keep smack her on the head with what you said? She don't care. Do I just walk it out? If I just keep walking and she keep walking, it's like I don't think she gonna care. You know what I mean? Like, do I
Yeah.
cut her off? Like, how am I gonna show her the right way if I cut? What do I do? So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to walk, man. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep walking how I walk. Keep trying to follow the commandments. Keep reading them and figuring out what's commanded of me. Figure out how my life is supposed to look, and hopefully I attract the right people, man. That's it.
Facts. That's the last step. Like I ain't gonna say
Mhm.
last step, but like that's that's one of those things that always go through my mind was, yeah. And that's why him saying that he trusts me gave me so much assurance. Maybe that's the right word.
Mhm.
That is because it was getting hard for me to live
Mhm.
seeing wickedness. I can't go outside without seeing wickedness. Like
Yeah.
um I can't do nothing without this. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be at work and somebody might say something very slight to me, but they're
Mhm.
being genuine about what they're saying to me because they don't see nothing wrong with it. But the question in itself is so crazy to me that that person doesn't see it.
Mhm.
I'll be like, hold on. Then I go up, I stand, and I go look at the outside, and I hit one of
Yeah.
them.
Bro, the other day we had a customer who came in, asked my coworker, she's helping him out with some stuff on his phone, and we talking about life and whatever. Like it's chill little situation. All of a sudden, bro asked her, "How many baby daddies you got?" We all looked at him like, What kind of And I said, "How many baby mamas you got? Like, what kind of question is that?" And he said, like 4 or 5. Like, I can't remember what he said. Then he said he had his first kid when he was like 11. He had a 40-year-old girlfriend when he was like 11. I was like, "Bro, you're a victim. I need to pray for you."
You are a
He's a
victim.
victim.
You're a
He's a victim,
victim.
bro. Crazy work.
Wow.
By the way, we about 120 in right now,
Yeah,
or
we
hour
about to
20.
we finna be about to be off.
We closing. We closing.
But yeah, that was one of my things where, like I said, him saying he trusts me. A lot of things would happen, and I would be on the fence, like, yeah, can I have? Should I be friends with this person? Should I be around this person? Should I say this to this person? Should I do this? Should I do this? That's constantly on my mind because there's so much mess around me. I'm like, man, I don't know what to do. Um, I'm praying that I'm doing the right, but him saying that he trusts me, like, gives me a lot of assurance, and I'm like, hey man, he trusts me. I'm making the right choice. I just gotta be okay with that fact in itself. Um, and I also gotta be kind of like what you're doing. I have to learn to be okay by my me
We literally go through the same stuff, just
living in the
different forms.
yeah, just different
Like,
forms. Like
yeah.
just being in the crib. Like you in the crib, you by yourself for a couple hours, and you like, oh let me, this is kind of cool. Let me text my dog, or like, oh
Mhm.
I just found this out. Let me talk to or like let me,
Yeah,
hey, just stop. Imagine they're not there right now, and
just look at the ceiling and breathe.
just
Like,
be.
yeah,
Experience it by yourself and just be. Learn how to be by yourself.
facts.
That's what I'm doing. And this is like I'm a kid again, like I said, kid again. And this is cool. And also me knowing that I give people respect, space by themselves. I know they need it as much as people feel like, oh, I have to be near you or we have to talk or if I don't want to talk to you this much, then that means I don't care about you or whatever. I
Facts.
love you so much. I realize that you're some people, some friends might use you as a um they use you as their source for certain things when y'all should be.
Mm-hmm.
So me allowing you to use
Facts.
me as the source, unless
It's
y'all is
kind of doing you a
telling me to
disservice.
exactly. Because if I'm
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be showing you love, I should be showing you showing you
Yeah. And they might be talking to you because they know that you're connected and they trust
right.
your judgment because they know
That's
that
why,
they think
yeah,
that. But it's like the issue of like when somebody asks me to pray for them, like, you don't think y'all can hear your prayers? Like, what you
yeah,
need me to pray? Not saying I don't want to pray or like I'm not going to, but like, why not say pray with me?
yeah,
Why you just want me to pray for you on my own? Like, let's pray right now. Like, if you're gonna say pray for me, let's do it right now. Like, let's, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Like even
my
things
voice
like
ain't no louder than yours to him.
yeah, even things like that when
As far
he
as I know.
says when he say he trusts me, it does say I will get like to it does say a righteous man's prayer. Um dang, I think it's at the end of Peter where it talks about a
Yeah.
righteous man's prayer. Well, I might pull it up because I don't want to
It's
misquote it.
al
But
I'm saying it's also like if you're not keeping the commandments, then your prayer is like
so I hear it.
a yeah,
I hear
what's the
what they're
word?
saying.
Dang, what's an abomination?
Yeah,
So maybe I
I
don't know.
hear what they're saying, but
Yeah, but still,
that just means that you're
every
not
opportunity I got,
doing.
you got it too.
Yeah, that just means that you're not doing something. So it's like, hey, instead of asking me to pray for you,
Mhm.
let's try to worry about what's stopping you, what you think is
Yeah.
hindering your prayer.
Or Imma pray for you and then tell you go sin no more. You know what I mean?
Right.
You gotta kinda do it like Yahusha, like,
Yeah.
people ask him for stuff, he would he usually would do something where he would help them, but set them straight as he's helping. He wouldn't just
He'll pull you,
feed the
he pull you,
disillusion. Yeah.
he'll pull you on the path and say, "Look, I
Mhm.
pulled you to the path. Now
Now keep
go.
going. Yup,
Now
facts.
go.
Yeah, I took your training wheels off. Now go.
Now go.
Like,
What you mean
yeah,
go? Hey, if you want to go back to
go.
that bush where you just tripped and fell,
You
cause
know what I
you
mean?
that
Go
that
ahead.
that bush, I mean that berry tree right there looked good to you. Hey, get stuck at the berry tree if you want to.
Hey.
But here's the path. Now go. So,
Mhm.
um,
I tell y'all, I want to say I'm closing with this. This is
yeah, we
my last
closing.
tidbit of
Yeah,
information.
I'm done.
As I went to Puerto Rico, I went to a mountain in the rainforest and went on a hike by myself. Right, it was a 5 mile hike. I wanted to get to a waterfall at the end of it. I got about halfway through and realized I might not have enough time to get there and do like to hike there, swim in the waterfall, and then hike back with less energy than I have at the moment. Um, so as I'm walking, I'm trying to decide, do I turn around now or do I stick it out? As I'm walking, the thing that I went on the trail for was a waterfall. As I'm walking, I hear running water. I say, that don't sound like a river or nothing. That sound like it might be a waterfall. I got off the trail, went and found a waterfall off the trail. Say less. I found what I'm here for. As I'm trying to undress and take everything in my pockets and everything to get into that waterfall and get in the water, I see a snake. Y'all, it's instantaneous. I ain't need no time to figure it out. Stay on the path.
X.
Don't get off the path for what you think you want or what you think is right or what you think is is a shortcut to get to where you want to be or to where you're supposed to stay on the path. If you as soon as you get off the path, the snake is there. The snake is
X.
there waiting for you. And that's how I got. Stay on the path, y'all.
X. I just
And that
wanna
path is it and that path out there was wide enough for one person to walk too. That was the funnest part. Like it was just me out there. So the path is just for you. The path is Yahusha. Is only enough room for just you to make it. You can't worry about nobody else but yourself for real for now. You can help people, but make sure you good.
I wanna
You know.
I'm gonna read y'all the and this is true story, y'all. This is no cap at all in what I'm saying right now. As my brother is saying this stuff, right? He tell me this. I'm in the middle of reading Sirach, right? The Wisdom of Sirach. And I send him this. This is in our text messages. So if somebody ever hack us and want to see if this is true, you gonna see that what we're saying is true. But this is
Mhm.
Sirach 21. And I happened to be at this exact spot when I was reading. It says, and this is Sirach 21. Child, have you sinned? Add to them no more, and petition concerning your former ones. Flee from sin as from the face of a serpent, for if you approach it, it will bite you. And it was kind of funny because I was like, hey, I might have been like Bear Grylls and tried to see what kind of snake it was, but reading that verse, hey bro, that might have been stupid. He did the right thing, y'all. He didn't go, he left, and he got back on the path. So stay on the path, especially when it's presented to you. Stay on that path. Don't leave the path. But that's it. This was just like a refreshing podcast today. We coming back. Next time we might have let's say more of a I ain't gonna say a lesson. More of a topical lesson rather than just us filling you in as to what's going on in life. But either way, I hope you enjoyed what was talked about. I hope this was edifying to you. Hope you got something out of this in general. But yeah, love y'all. This is cool. This is cool.
Mhm.
Stay blessed and shalom to everybody, man.
Yep. Shalom to all y'all, man. Uh I gotta learn the Abrahamic blessing in Paleo Hebrew or something, man.
Thanks. Barakata. Like
You
I
know what
know
I'm
some
saying?
of it, but I can't
But
do it all.
Barakata, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's how I got right now.
Barakata. Yeah, that's about it so far. But we gonna get there one of these times.
We gonna get there.
I got y'all. I got y'all.
Hey, I can't wait to put that on the song, bro. I'll be
Hey, no,
rapping
hey,
it.
I ain't gonna
And
lie, bro. I be wanting to like in the middle of a song just switch to full
just switch to
on.
Hebrew. Just
Hey,
switch.
hey,
Bro, I heard one dude do it. I went, "Ooh, that's hard." That
hey,
boy, he dropped like Deuteronomy 28 or something, like full thing, and just straight
facts.
up in Hebrew. I was like, ah.
Bro, do you remember when we was younger?
Yeah.
Should we end it before I say this? I don't care.
Nah, go ahead. Go
Bro,
ahead.
remember when we was
Look,
younger where we said, hey, bro, let's create our own
you made our
language.
own language.
And we
Yeah.
started flipping words backwards and then we started trying to
Yeah.
talk like that.
Hey, bro, you us good. Like, you forgot about that.
Hey, hey,
Yeah.
yeah, hey, hey.
Yeah.
We would
We're gonna do that.
hey, I'm telling you, y'all gonna he'll show you something in like while you in the world, he'll show you like
He shows you little
like
windows of who
tidbits
you
of
supposed
like
to
who
be.
you supposed to be, and that it's just insane. This is really cool.
Yeah.
This is cool. But all right, y'all. Before we keep talking.
All right, y'all.
All right, love y'all.